Hello again. Welcome to class 160. All right, let's get going. Pongámonos en marcha. Let's get going. Así se dice. Let's get to work. Let's get down to work. Con down o sin down. Let's get to work. Manos a la obra. Let's get down to work. A trabajar. Yes. Every day I build. Todos los días construyo contigo. Un poco más de la rascacielos. Every day I build. Yesterday I built. Every day I cut. Yesterday I cut. Every day I fall. Geronimo. Yesterday I fell. Every day I fall. Yesterday I fell. Every day I feel cold. Ooh, it's cold here, Marta. Every day I feel cold. Yesterday I felt. Every day I feel. Yesterday I felt. Every day I find. Mira lo que he encontrado. Every day I find a new pencil. Yesterday I found. Every day I find. Every day I fly. La da da. Like Peter Pan, like Superman. He flies through the air with the greatest of ease, the daring young man on the flying trapeze. Every day I fly. Yesterday I flew. Every week I fly to Berlin. Last week I flew to Berlin in my private jet. All right. Every day I forget. Every day I forget. Yesterday I forgot. True. Every day I forget something. Sometimes I forget your name. Every day I forget your name. It's Paula, right? No, Priscilla. No, Pamela. Every day I forget your name. And yesterday I forgot your name. Sorry. I apologize for forgetting. Gerundio, ¿eh? For es una preposición. Pido perdón por olvidando, así se dice. Every day I apologize. Every day I forget your name. Yesterday I forgot your name. I'm sorry. Every day I get angry. Ugh. Every day I get angry with you. Yesterday I got. Every day I get. Yesterday I got. Every day I get angry with you. Yesterday I got angry with you, but then I apologize. I'm sorry. Every day I give you my best. Te doy lo mejor que tengo dentro. Yes, every day I give you my best. Yesterday I gave you my best. Last week I gave you my best. Last month I gave you my best. Last year, no, I didn't give you my best. Because last year, this class, we didn't have class. But starting in January, I started giving you my best. I gave you my best in January. I gave you my best in February, etc., etc. And I'm giving you my best now. I give you my best every day. I gave you my best yesterday. I'm giving you my best now. I'll give you my best tomorrow. Why? Because I give you my best. It's my policy. Es mi política. It's my policy. Grow. I'm not growing now. I'm shrinking. I'm the incredible shrinking man. Yeah. El increíble hombre menguante. Yes, I'm getting so. But when I was a boy, I grew a little or a lot every year. When I was 1 year old, I grew. Between age 1 and 2, I grew a lot. Between the age of 2 and 3, I grew a lot. Now I'm not growing anymore. I'm not growing physically. Am I growing intellectually? I'm not sure. I grew intellectually between age 20 and 30. And between age 30 and 40, I grew intellectually. But now I don't know. I don't know. I heard. Heard. Every day I hear jokes. Marta, como típica sevillana, she tells jokes. She tells jokes all the time. She tells jokes all the time. She tells me at least at least one joke every day. Yesterday, you told, two, right? Yeah, yesterday she told me 2 jokes. Last week she probably told me 10 jokes. Yes. And I laugh. Me río. Yes, because I like Marta. Some of the jokes aren't so good. Some are good, eh? Some are. Suena a verano, aquí summer. Summertime, summer. Algunos, o sea, de los chistes, algunos son buenos. Escuche cómo lo digo. Some are good. Suena igual decir verano bueno. Some are good. Some are good. Some are good. Some aren't. Some of her jokes, some of my jokes, no. Some of her jokes are good, and some of them aren't so good. But nevertheless, she tells jokes every day. How many jokes did you tell yesterday? She told 2 jokes yesterday. Hold. Yes. Every day I hold at least 1 pencil. In the class yesterday, I held quite a few pencils. I don't know how many pencils I held. I held red pencils, I held, etc. También convocar, bueno, mantener, no convocar. Convocar una reunión is to call a meeting. Una vez convocado, ya mantienes la reunión. Mantener, to hold a meeting. We held 2 important meetings last week concerning your English. And we came to a very clear conclusion about your English. You need to make a stronger effort. You're not making a strong enough effort. So we held 2 meetings concerning your English. And our conclusions, I repeat, were. Our conclusions were that you need to make a stronger effort. Okay? So, make an effort. All right, to hold a meeting. How many meetings did you hold last month? Me personally, I didn't hold any meetings. I don't like meetings. I hate meetings, but sometimes I hold meetings. Other times I attend meetings. Usually I attend meetings. I don't call meetings very often. So if I don't call meetings, I don't hold meetings. Claro, si no convoco reuniones, tampoco mantengo reuniones. If I were to hold. But last week, myself, Marta, and a few other experts, yes, we held 2 meetings about you, concerning you, regarding you. We held 2 meetings with regard to you, etc. So, to keep. Every day I keep, yesterday I've kept. Every day I keep, yesterday I kept. No, I know a lot. I knew a lot when I was 20, but I know more now, I think. Yes. Yes. I knew, Richard, did you know how to add and subtract when you were 4? No, I didn't know how to add and subtract when I was 4. Did you know how to add and subtract when you were 6 or 7? Yes, I knew how to add, sumar y restar. I knew how to add and subtract when I was 6. Did you know how to multiply and divide when you were 7? No, I didn't. I didn't know how to multiply and divide when I was 7. Did you know how to multiply and divide when you were 8? Yes, I did. Yes, I learned how to multiply and divide when I was 8 years old. So, by the time I turned 9, para cuando torné, bueno, se dice aquí en español, cumplí. By the time I turned 9, I knew how to multiply and divide and to add and subtract. Every day I leave home at 7 o'clock in the morning. Early, eh? Yesterday I left home. I remember, because I looked at my watch. I looked at my watch. I looked at my watch. Yesterday when I left home, un tomo. I left home. I looked at my watch. Fíjate cómo manda la T en estas 2 frases. Bueno, estos 2 segmentos de frase. Yesterday when I left home, I looked at my watch. And it was 7:01. So yesterday, I left home at 7:01. But I remember the day before yesterday, I left at 6:59. Why? Because I looked at my watch. Richard, yes. Do you always look at your watch when you leave home? Yes, I do. I always look at my watch when I leave home. I looked at my watch yesterday. I looked at it the day before yesterday. I looked at it every day last week when I was leaving, cuando salía de casa, when I was leaving home. Richard, why do you look at your watch every day when you leave home? Well, I look at my watch every day when I leave home because I need to know the time. I need to be careful. Why do you need to be careful? Because I start a radio program at 7:30, and I can't arrive late. I must arrive on time. So I am sensitive about the time in the morning because I have to be punctual. Punctuality, punctuality. So to leave, left. Every day I leave, yesterday I left. Every day I lose. O sea, pierdo los estribos todos los días. Get to lose my temper, to get angry. Every day I lose my temper with you. No, not true. With Marta? No. But every day I lose my temper with somebody. Maybe with you, maybe with Marta, maybe with somebody else. Otra persona. Every day I lose my temper. Yesterday I lost my temper. I lost my temper 5 times last week. Yes, I'm explosive. So I lose my temper easily. Lose, lost. Lose, lost. Every day I lose opportunities. Yesterday I lost opportunities. Lose, lost. Make. Every day I make an effort. Yesterday I made. Made. Every day I make an effort. Yesterday I made an effort. When I was 20 years old, when I was 17, I made a strong effort to win every race. I made a strong effort to win every golf tournament. I made a strong effort to win every basketball game. I made a strong effort to win every American football game. I made an effort to do my best. I can do the hice un esfuerzo para hacer lo mejor posible. All right. I made an effort to do my best. Do you always make an effort to do your best? Here you have make and do in the same sentence. Do you always make an effort? Effort. Fíjate cómo se pronuncia. No decimos effort, aunque se escriba así. Effort. Fert. Como first. My first effort. Do you always make an effort to do your best? I hope so. Met. I meet interesting people every day. I met a lot of interesting people last week. I met my wife in a language school. I met my wife in 1975, November. I met my wife in the morning. I remember. I remember when I met my wife. I met her in Madrid, in this city. I met her on Calle Mayor, in the old part of Madrid. I met her, yes, on the first floor, not on the ground floor. I met her on the first floor, yes. And what did you think when you met her? I thought she was beautiful and very intelligent. Hey, Richard, yeah. Is she still beautiful and very intelligent? Yes, she is. She's still beautiful and very intelligent. After all these years, I met her before we got married. I didn't meet her after we got married. It's very difficult to meet somebody after you marry that person. I met her before we got married, etc. All right. Past tense, simple past. We'll come back. Dámelo. Give it to me. Dáselo a él. Give it to him. Dáselo a ella. Give it to her. Dáselo a ellos. Give it to them. Dánoslo a nosotros. Give it to us. Give it to us. Te lo daré mañana. I'll give it to you tomorrow. Te los daré mañana. Estos dos lápices. Te los daré mañana, okay? I'll give them to you tomorrow. No se los daré a él, ni a ella, ni a ellos. Te los daré a ti. I won't give them to her. I won't give them to him. I won't give them to them. Fíjate, them. No los daré a ellos, o no se los daré a ellos. I won't give them to them. I'll give them to you. I'll save them for you. O sea, los guardaré para ti. I'll save them for you because I'll give them to you tomorrow. I won't give them to anybody but you. No se lo daré a nadie. No se los daré, son dos. A nadie salvo a ti, excepto a ti. I won't give them to anyone but you, or también to anyone but to you. Es opcional. Marta, this pencil is broken. You need to sharpen this pencil. Mira, can you see it? This pencil is sharp. This pencil, the point, is broken. Marta doesn't check the pencils. Marta, you need to check the pencils, right? Don't you agree? Do you agree with me that Marta needs to check the pencils? She didn't check the pencils before this class. Or she didn't check the pencils after yesterday's class. Did you check the pencils after yesterday's class? She says she did. Did you notice that this pencil isn't sharp? She says she didn't notice. She thinks I broke this pencil before the class today myself. And she thinks, ¿será posible? She thinks I broke this pencil on purpose to prepare this class. Mira, I don't prepare these classes. I didn't break this pencil. I didn't break it. Did you break it? She didn't break it. Did you break it? I don't know who broke this pencil. Maybe Akimorita broke it. Maybe Paula Eisenbach broke it. Somebody broke this pencil. Well, they broke the point. They didn't break them. It's impossible to break these pencils, no matter how hard you try. Por mucho que te esfuerces, no matter. Fíjate cómo dice. Luego lo veremos. Por mucho que. No matter. O sea, no importa. No matter how hard. No importa cuán duro intentes. Se dice en inglés. No matter how hard you try, you can't break these pencils. These pencils are unbreakable. Why? Well, because before the beginning of this English course with you, I told Marta that I wanted pencils, colored pencils, 20, with 10 different colors. 2 pencils each with one same color. And I said, Marta, I want unbreakable pencils because I like to try to break the pencils. I'm teaching the verb to try. And if they break, I have a problem. So I've tried 100 times to break these pencils, but Marta, apparently, por lo visto, al parecer, apparently the points break. All right. So listen, Marta, can you sharpen this pencil for tomorrow? Okay? All right. We'll check tomorrow to see if Marta is consequential, to see if she does her job. All right, so give it to me, dáselo, show it to me, bring it to me, tráemelo, tráemelos, bring them to me. Te los traeré mañana aquí. I'll bring them to you. Te los llevaré a donde estás tú. I'll take them to you. I'll bring them here. Si estás aquí, I'll bring them to you. If you're here tomorrow, I'll bring them, todos los lápices, I'll bring them to you. Now, if you're in the other office, don't worry, I'll take them to you. So bring es para acá, take es para allá. Traer y llevar. To bring and to take. Aunque curiosamente muchos angloparlantes usan bring para ambas cosas. Yes, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. They say, I'll bring them to your house. It's incorrect. I'll take them to your house. But we say bring. 50% of the people say, don't worry, yeah, the pencils, you want the pencils? Well, where do you live? Calle Mayor. Okay, well, I'll bring them to you. It's incorrect. I'll take them to you. Porque estás yendo para allá, no trayendo para acá. Okay, bring and take, bring and take. All right. Every day I pay. Every day I pay my dues. Every day I pay for something. Todos los días pago algo. Se dice en inglés pay for. Every day I pay for something. Yesterday I paid for something. I paid. Yes, every year I pay taxes. En ese caso no pay for. I don't pay for my taxes. ¿Qué recibo a cambio? That's an interesting question. I receive certain things in return for my taxes. Every year I pay taxes. Last year I paid, in fact, every day I pay taxes. Richard, no, you don't pay taxes every day. Yes, I do. I pay taxes every day. Yesterday I paid taxes, the day before when I pay VAT, when you pay what? VAT. What does VAT mean? VAT, value added tax. Impuesto sobre el valor añadido. Normally 21%, eh? It's a lot. And every day I buy something, normally I pay 21%. So every day I pay taxes. Or in the gasoline, in the service station, there's 50% of the price of gasoline is tax. So I pay taxes every day, every week. I pay taxes constantly. Yes. In English they say, en inglés se dice, fíjate cómo lo digo. En inglés se dice que, in English they say. O sea, vamos a la voz activa en inglés. O sea, en inglés dicen, como si existiera un conjunto de pensadores que piensan y dicen. Every day, in English they say, there are only two things certain in life: death, la muerte, and taxes. And with medical technology, maybe we will solve death first, and then only taxes. All right. But in any case, every year I pay taxes. Last year I paid taxes. Every day I put at least one pencil on the table. Every day I put at least one pencil on the table. Yesterday I think I put, if I remember right, Spanish people are negative. You're negative. Because in English we say, si recuerdo bien. But in Spanish you say, si no recuerdo mal, o si mal no recuerdo. You always start with a negative. In fact, we say profit and loss statement. And you say loss and profit statement. You say la cuenta de pérdidas y ganancias. In English, we say la cuenta de ganancias y pérdidas. So we start with the positive and then add the negative. You start with the negative and say, "Buah," and add the positive. All right, but in any case, every day I put at least one pencil on the table, and yesterday I put probably several. Put. Every day I put. Yesterday I put. Every day I put. Every day I read the newspaper. Yesterday I read the newspaper. Electronic newspaper. No entra. Yes, every day I read something. Every day I read part of a book. Right now, I'm reading. Ahora mismo no estoy leyendo, pero se entiende. Ahora mismo estoy leyendo. Right now I'm reading 2 volumes, 1,500 pages of Spain, a historical enigma. Yeah, España, un enigma histórica. Yeah, un histórico. By Claudio Sánchez Albornoz. I'm reading certain, every day I read about 20 pages. Yesterday I read fewer than 20. I read probably 10 pages yesterday. But after this class, when I go home, I'll read probably 20 pages. Last week I read maybe 100 pages. I'm in the second book, segundo tomo. Yes. All right. So, every day I read. Yesterday I read. Every day I run. No, I don't run much anymore. I walk a lot. Yesterday I walked. Yesterday I walked 15 kilometers. That's why I only read 10 pages in the book. Yesterday I walked 15.7 kilometers. Can you believe it? Yes, the day before yesterday I walked 8 kilometers. But I didn't run. When I was young, I ran a lot. I was the Oklahoma champion in the 400 meters. So I ran When I was a teenager, I ran. I was a sprinter, velocista. I was a sprinter. I ran the 100 meters, I ran the 200 meters, and I ran the 400 meters. My best races were the 200 and 400. I was the champion in Oklahoma in the 400, the institutos. But my favorite race was the 200. It's the perfect race for sprinters. It's the perfect race. All right, ran. Run. To run también es dirigir un negocio. I run a business. Yes, I run this business. Teaching English, Vaughn. I ran the business last year. I ran the business in the 1970s. Long time, eh? I ran this business in the 1980s. I ran this business in the 1990s. And I ran this business 10 years ago. And I still run this business. It's cadena perpetua. It's a life sentence. But I have to go. I'll see you tomorrow.